My wife and I were watching our show. We love watching it, Naked and Afraid. I don't care what you guys say about it. Leave me alone. Don't judge me. And we were watching Last One Standing yesterday. And the groups that got to move on to the next place, they had to take an arrow and shoot it through a fish hook. And they shot it over and over and over and over and over again. Let me tell you something.
It's game time. Time to watch the game.
That was almost eliminated, doing worse than the
kick back with the stock sniper, just watching the game, man.
Who do you think?
Minnesota, OKC, of course. I think OKC gonna win.
Some food to eat. Who you think?
Of course, I think that.
Got that arrow through the
and while I'm watching the game, I'm listening to Pastor.
When you ain't ate in 3 days,
I'm listening to Pastor Keon Henderson. Great message by Pastor Keon. The next is now. Take action.
The first group went to last, and the last group.
Great teaching by Keon Henderson right now.
That's why the Bible says the first shall be last. Immediately. Sometimes God uses
the first shall be last, and the last shall be first. But in order for you to go from last to first, because there is a shift going on. It's going from first to last and last to first. But the thing is, you got to put the work in to go from that last to first. Yeah, you got to put the work in. It just ain't gonna happen automatically because it said that in the Bible. It's work you got to put in. It's just not given to you. You know what I'm saying? People take these Bible scriptures. The first will be last and the last will be first, but not understanding that you got to put the work in.
What doors does God keep opening? What doors?
You got to put the work in. That's what we got to understand as we get ready for this game.
Pattern is trying to give you a clue.
Appreciate y'all for joining me. I am your host, the one and only Stock Sniper. Just kick back watching the game. That's all I'm doing. Kicking back, watching the game. Toasty, brother. Are you gay? No, I'm not gay. Hey, what's going on, Surrender Group? Looking for a sugar daddy. I'm not the one. What up? What's up, Browner? How y'all doing?
So if they're, I want you to write it down because they're going to come back at this same
Who you got? I got OKC.
It's 2 weeks.
I am at a 1980s Circle K. Okay. Hi, hello, how y'all doing?
Stop letting it come up on you when it's
How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Appreciate y'all for joining me. I'm just kicking back watching the game. Evan Hamlet, hello. Love from Philly. Shout out to Philly. Shout out to Philly, man. Yeah. Shout out to Philly. How y'all doing? Just kicking back, watching the game. Just kicking back, chilling.
3 days, I promise you.
Let me know who you got on this game. Let me know. Who is playing? It's Oklahoma City versus Minnesota Timberwolves. What game are you watching? Pretty interesting. I'm watching the conference finals, NBA conference finals. It's OKC versus Minnesota. I think Oklahoma is going to win. Ant-Man versus SGA. Yeah. Ant-Man has to score 30 points every single game for them to win, and I don't think he can do it. I watched that too. I appreciate you. Here we go. Game is on. Minnesota just hit a 3. Who hit that 3? I really wasn't paying attention. Oklahoma got the ball. Out of bounds. Out of bounds on Oklahoma. Minnesota got the ball. Turnover. Facts. Yeah. Here we go. Minnesota has the ball. Jump shot from the top of the key. Bucket. Minnesota up 5-0 right now. Minnesota up 5-0. Oklahoma bringing the ball down the court. Oklahoma bringing the ball down the court. Top of the key. Who you got? Versus Knicks versus Pacers. I got the Knicks. Yeah, I'm rolling with the New York Knicks. Rolling with the Knicks. I think, doesn't Harden play with the Knicks?
I'm not sure.
I think James Harden plays with the Knicks. I'm rolling with the Knicks. Top of the three. Oh! Who was that with the three? 8-0. Bro, they coming out swinging. They coming out swinging, guys. Foul. Oh, I think that was Ant-Man who hit that three. They're coming out swinging. Appreciate y'all for hitting the like button. Appreciate you for joining me. I am your host, the one and only Stock Sniper. I'm just kicking back watching the game, doing what I do. Having a good time, kicking back. Having a good time kicking back. Let me know who y'all rolling with on this game. Who you rolling with? Appreciate everybody hitting that like button. We got 7 likes in the building. Let's go.
Well, people don't understand when you have a massive trade. Julius Randle, Dante Deason,
1-1. Minnesota brings the ball down the court.
It takes time for your team to gel. And boy, are they gelling at the right time.
I don't know. Gobert. Oh! Offensive foul. Let's get it. Minnesota come out swinging. 8-1. 8-1. We're going to see what's going to happen. But in my opinion, if Ant-Man don't score 30 points every single game, they can't beat OKC. Ant-Man has to score 30 points every single game. And I think that's going to be difficult for him to do. I got to talk kind of low because I don't want to lose my voice. But some of y'all know I just got my voice back from all this hollering and screaming I've been doing. Travel. It's been a travel, bro. Oklahoma the other way with the ball. To the hole. Inside. Just like that. OKC on the board. It's 8-3. Talk to me, chat. I talk back. I'm not trying to lose my voice early in the series, bro. I got to focus on not talking so loud. I get excited and I go to talking loud. Especially when we hanging out on these basketball games. I go to talking loud. I get excited. Oklahoma got the rebound coming down the court. Oklahoma. Travel. No, foul. They called a foul. They called a foul. Conley with his first foul of the game, guys. Appreciate y'all for joining me and rocking with me. I'm your host, the one and only Stock Sniper. I'm just kicking back watching the game. Live reaction, live commentary. All in one live. All in one live. Let me know who you going for in the chat. Top of the key, Oklahoma. Rebound. Rebound. Oh, offensive foul. No, foul on Dort. Do you like snow bunnies? Yes, I do. I like snow bunnies. Yeah. Yeah, I like snow bunnies. Here we go. Jump shot. Oh. 10-3. Minnesota. Nice. Dirty Bird 284. Here we go. Edwards got the ball. Like I said before, Edwards has to score 30 points every game for them to win. If Edwards don't score 30 points a game, I don't think Minnesota can win this series. Appreciate y'all for hitting the like button. I like the way it looked. We got 8 likes and we got 5 people in here. We're going to rock a show. We're going to watch the game and we're going to have a good time tonight. Minnesota has jumped out 10-3. But if Edwards don't score 30 points in this game, I don't think they can beat Oklahoma. He got to score 30 points every single game. Let's see if I'm right. Shooting free throws right now. I think they call a technical foul. Technical foul. Yep. So now he gets to shoot his 2 free throws. Anthony Edwards was charged with a technical foul, guys. Anthony Edwards was charged with a technical foul.
He's talked about his own lack of maturity. You talk about a guy who's willing to look at himself when he's...
I don't watch OKC that much, so I really don't know these players. And I hate that, bro. I hate that I haven't been watching OKC that much. But I think that OKC gonna be the NBA champions. That's what I think. Randall down low, turn around, no good. OKC with the rebound, pushing it down court. Top of the key. He goes to the hole. Foul on the play. Randall with a foul. So this guy for OKC is the #1 scorer in the NBA. Okay. Appreciate y'all for joining me. I am your host. And we're just kicking back watching the game. Live commentary. This is the place you want to be. Right over here kicking it with me. I'm your host, the one and only Stock Sniper. Appreciate y'all for coming in and kicking it with me. Y'all could be anywhere else, but y'all choose to watch the game with me. 3-pointer, Randall, bucket. Randall with a 3. Here we go. OKC pushes the ball down the court. Oh, what a move. Oh, what a move to the basket. What a move to the basket. OKC, let's go. They closing in on the lead. Now it's 13-9. Minnesota 13. Oklahoma 9. Turnover. Push, push, push. Alley-oop. Oh! Just like that. 13 Minnesota, 11 OKC. Down low. He goes to the hole. Randall. Another 3-pointer by Randall. Another 3-pointer by Randall, guys. 3-pointer OKC. No good. Oh, foul, bro. The refs are calling simple fouls. The refs are calling simple fouls, guys. They not letting them play in game 1. Which when these playoffs come, I want the refs to let these guys play without letting it get out of hand. You know what I'm saying? Without letting it get out of hand.
And what you see the other 2 surprises?
First commercial break. First commercial break. If you're just not tuning in,
I got AT&T's bundle of 3, iPhone 16 Pro with Apple.
Minnesota jumped out to a quick 8-0 lead.
New and existing customers get their iPhone 16 Pro on us with eligible.
And guess what happened?
Plus iPad and Apple Watch.
Minnesota, OKC came back. Now it's close. I think it's 14-11, something like that. So we waiting to see. But remember, in my opinion, Ant-Man has to score 30 points for them to win. That's my opinion. Ant-Man has to score 30 points. If Ant-Man don't score 30, OKC wins. Ant-Man has to score 30 points every single game, in my opinion, or OKC wins. So in my opinion, my prediction, OKC gonna win the whole series. So come kick it with me and watch it, because I'm going live every game from now all the way into the finals. None of these are my teams. My teams got kicked out. Well, Stock Sniper, what's your teams? The Houston Rockets, the Golden State Warriors, Los Angeles Lakers. Hey, what's up, Dre? How you doing, bro? Salute. Los Angeles Lakers. Those are my teams. My teams got kicked out. In reality, I don't even pay attention to OKC. I don't. I only pay attention to my 3 teams. That's it. That's all. So I think James Harden plays with the New York Knicks. If I might be wrong, but I think that's what Harden is. So I like Harden, right? He gave us a lot of good years down here in H-Town. So I like James Harden. I would love to see Harden. And plus, I like Harden because years ago, we used to be in a strip club together. So I know him in real life. Yeah. Me and Harden used to trick off with them hoes together in the strip club over there in V-Live. If you know, you know. So I like Harden. Yeah, it used to be we used to trick with them hoes in the strip club. Me and Harden used to be throwing out that money to the broads at the strip club. I am a Lakers fan since I was 12 years old. Shout out to the Lakers. Yeah, shout out to the Lakers. But yeah, I rock with James Harden. Yeah, he used to be over right there, and I used to be right here after the games. Like, bro, you supposed to be getting ready, watching film, getting ready for the next game, bro. You right here next to me at the strip club. All right, if that's what you want to do, let's keep going. 3 a.m. in the morning here in the strip club with me. Shout out to James Harden. That's why he had to get out of Houston, bro. He couldn't take it. He couldn't take it, bro. That's why if y'all ever used to watch the Houston Rockets, when Harden played with the Rockets, and he would always choke at the end, here's why. Because after the games, he would be at V-Live at the strip club, giving Johnny Blaze all the money. Yeah. Johnny Blaze, if you know Johnny Blaze from the internet, she used to be in, I said it. Even Megan Thee Stallion, yeah. Used to be in the strip clubs. Straight up. This is a while back, you know what I'm saying? 8, 9, 10 years ago. Right? But yeah, over 10 years ago. Guess what? That's why when y'all used to watch the playoffs, when Harden used to play with the Rockets, why he couldn't finish? And everybody used to always say he choke at the end. He choke at the end because the night before, he's at the strip club, standing next to me, doing this. Remember, Harden never wanted to be a star player. He was comfortable coming off the bench with OKC. Yeah. But when he came to Houston, he got introduced to the southwest side of H-Town, Westheimer and Hillcroft, a famous strip club called V-Live. And boy. This was 10, 15 years ago. And boy. Stock Sniper was right around 38, 40, you know, this is a while back. And boy, after the game, Harden would be in V-Live. After the games, we in the playoffs. He's supposed to be watching film and resting up for the next game. He in V-Live with me. Chucking the money to Johnny Blaze, Megan Thee Stallion. Everyone always said Harden was notorious for tricking in the club. I'm telling you, I am a witness. I'll be right here.
I ain't no witness.
I'll be right here. Harden be right there. And Mrs. Stock Sniper, Mrs. Stock Sniper would be right there. And Harden to be, and we'll be right there. Megan Thee Stallion, Johnny Blaze, all of them, all those girls turned out to be, they wanted to be rappers, But yeah, V-Live, the spot. Shout out to V-Live. I'm too old to go there now. Yeah, I'm too old to go there now. All right, here we go. Minnesota. Guess what happened, guys, while I was running my mouth? OKC, well, another lead change. Minnesota is now in front. 1917. Confirmed. Yeah, it's confirmed. Yeah, it's confirmed. And Harden's favorite song was real popular in V-Live. Dreams and Nightmares by Meek Mills. When Dreams and Nightmares come on, hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? Boy. Man, shout out to James Harden, bro. I hope he wins the NBA championship this year. I don't think it's gonna happen because I think OKC gonna take it. But shout out to James Harden. I hope you're not going to the strip clubs in New York after the games. Whenever the game is over with, instead of him going home and resting up for the next conference game, he's in the club the same night, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Facts. That's why we could never win, bro. If y'all was watching the Rockets back in the days with James Harden there, and he always would fade at the end, that's why. That's why.
This is the legendary right here. If this cat could talk and tell stories, and if you had one, you probably got a story worth telling.
Shout out to James Harden. For real. That's one thing about him. He's just a regular person. He was a regular person. He'll lead that game, come in a V-Live, with basketball sweatpants on. If you didn't know who he was, you would think he was just a regular guy. And the thing about the strip clubs in Houston, you can be a major star and they gonna walk by you like you ain't nobody. You know, Drake used to be there all the time too. Drake could be standing right here and I could be standing right here. And I act like he's a normal person, don't say nothing to him. Don't say, hey, what's up, Drake? None of that. He's right there, I'm right here. And that's how it was in V-Line. It'd be big time stars up in there, and the dudes in there, like the regular guys like us, acting like they ain't even paying attention to them. They in there like everybody else. Yeah, this was 2015, 2014, 2025. Yeah, that was before Donald Trump's first term. That was way before then. That was around. Yeah, 2012, 2013. No, 2014. Yeah, that was 2014, 2015. Harden is an all-time great player. He just doesn't have the dog in him. The reason why he didn't have the dog in him, because he wouldn't go get no rest. Like how they playing right now. 7:30 when the game is over. Harden go to the strip club. He be in the strip club all night. You know, the strip clubs in Houston stay open till the next morning. So if you go to the strip club after the game, which is like the club, the strip clubs in Houston is like a club, all in itself. So 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, after the club at 2 o'clock, everybody goes to the strip club. And guess what? It stayed there till the sunrise. So those games that we used to watch, when Harden used to be playing with the Rockets, and he'll choke at the end of the game, it's because he stayed out till the next morning, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning at the strip club. Right, it's happened to a lot of people. Yeah, that was his problem. That boy be in the strip club. Especially after the games. Like, golly, bro, the game, y'all just lost, and you supposed to go home getting ready for the next game, game 6 or game 7 against Golden State. You know, after the game and the partying, we see it, he's in V Live with us. Like, golly, bro, that's why he couldn't bring a championship to Houston. That's why he couldn't get past Golden State at all, because he was always in the strip club. Might be what Ja Morant is going through. Maybe so. I haven't heard about him in a while. Probably is. But I haven't been in that realm in a long time, so I don't know if that's even the thing anymore. Like the celebrities going to the strip clubs, I don't know if that's still a thing. Back in 2015, 2014, 2012, that was the thing. Like, that was the thing to do. Go to the strip club. Them guys was the promoters was paying like for Drake, Yo Gotti, Boosie, Young Jeezy. They was paying those guys to come do concerts at the club. But I think that I think that the pandemic changed a lot of things. They released footage of Ja drunk in the Denver strip club. Ooh, I know that. Ooh, I can imagine those clubs in Denver, because they say marijuana is legal out there. So I can just imagine the clubs out there in Denver. (20-17), Minnesota on top. Yeah, man, y'all got me thinking. Y'all start talking about New York Knicks. Got me thinking about Harden back in 2015, 2014, and 2013. Got me reminiscing of them old days. You know, when Stock Sniper used to be in them clubs. Me and Mrs. Stock Sniper used to be in them clubs. 20-20, Minnesota 20, OKC 20. Yeah, I changed my old spot. I like my other spot. I like it because that's where the big screen TV is. But this spot is more comfortable. The TV is not as big. So I think I'm gonna go back to my old spot with the big screen TV, so I can really see what's really going on. So I think the next game, guys, I'm gonna go back to my old spot, so I can so I can commentate better from the big screen. Cause is Ant hurt? No, that ain't Ant. Oh, is it? Is that a give and go? Oh man, I hate that right there, bro. That's how I broke. No, that give and go when he landed on his right foot, right there.
Oh,
That's it right there. That's give and go.
yeah, but why so?
They released footage. That's
kicked them in the stomach.
Oh, but shoot, that ain't nothing. That give and go with that ankle, that hurt way worse than that. You know, that look, yeah, it hurt worse than that. Look, he limping right now. I like him, man. I like that guy. I like old Edwards, man, but I don't think he can score 30 points every single game.
To pull it off.
Look at him. He just went down to his ankle. Yeah, look at him limping. I'm watching in my bedroom. I'm trying to break my habit of falling asleep in the living room watching the big screen. Yeah, right? Minnesota 23, OKC 20. I hope we have a good game tonight, because usually when I go live and we watch these games, it's always a blowout. That's one of the reasons why I stopped doing this. But hopefully that spell was broken. And hopefully we can watch a good game, maybe get a last second shot, you know. I don't care who wins at this point. But I do like Edwards. I do like him as a player, but I don't think that he can score 30 points a game and take them all the way through this series right here. I just don't think it's going to happen. I might be wrong, and we're going to see, but I think eventually he's going to have other help. He's going to have to take off one or two of these games. You know, it kind of pace itself. Because I don't think the way they play basketball these days, I don't think he'll be able to hold up 30 points a game all the way through. But we're going to see. I think we've had 2 series already, and he's been doing it. So we're going to see, can he do it? Continue to do it. But if he can't, somebody else going to have to step up. Because he can't, I don't believe he could go 30 points a game, every single game, every single night for the rest of this series. That give and go is something serious, bro. Oh, shit.
They pulled him out.
Yep. He's out. That's cold-blooded, bro. Well, y'all, that give and go, I know everything about that give and go. I know everything about the give and go. And once that give and go is a main way you can break your ankle. You know, that's a crucial. Yep, that's a crucial spot. Take it from the OG. I broke my ankle twice. Twice. That's why I call it the give and go. And that give and go is something ain't nothing to play with. But of course, it's 2025. They got, you know, the medical system has gotten more developed for these guys. They can come back from these injuries a lot faster. Like these guys are getting ACL injuries are coming back literally like the next year. He will be back. He walking on it. Okay. Like these guys are coming back so fast from these injuries like ACL. They coming back so fast. 8, 9, 12 months. They back ready to rock and roll. Well, back when I was younger, back in the 90s, if you got an ACL or a ligament pull, which is in the back behind the knee, which I had that happen once too, which will give and go on the knee. I don't remember the name of those ligaments where your knee is. The back there in that tender spot where you move your ankle, when you move your leg like this, back there in the back where those ligaments at, I had my knee not bend inward. Now, you know how a knee usually bend? My knee bent inward and it pulled all these ligaments back here. I forgot the name of those ligaments. And man, that right there, when I pulled my ligaments in the back of my leg, that actually hurt worse than a compound fracture. I had a compound fracture before too. The second time I broke my ankle. When I broke my ankle the second time was in a taekwondo tournament, and I broke my ankle and my bone came out of my skin. But the pulling of the back ligaments back here hurt worse than when I had a compound fracture of my ankle. So those leg injuries, man, they ain't nothing to play with. They starting to get these Achilles injury. Well, that's another injury that's bad. Achilles injury. Yeah, yes. You're right, Dre. Now, that's a bad injury too. Luckily, I've never had an Achilles tear. Those the killer right now. Those the killer right now. An Achilles tear is the worst injury you can have right now. Because that Achilles tendon is so tender that it can rupture just like that. Yeah. I've never had an Achilles injury. But everybody that I know that has had that type of injury back here to that little Achilles, like it's over with after that, man. So when I see a player go out with that particular injury, it's like it's just about over. Because it's so tender back there. And that Achilles, it goes right in a line with your calf muscle. It goes right in a line with your calf muscle. And then you can have a calf injury and it affect your whole Achilles tendon back here in the back. Yeah, it's crucial because the Achilles and the calf muscle, they are attached. They are like together. Yeah, that Achilles is a crazy injury. Yeah, I don't like to see when players go out with those. They never be the same after that. After you tear your Achilles and have to go through surgery, like you never be the same no more. You don't even have to rupture it. You can just have aggravate the Achilles, and it'll mess up the whole year for you. Oh, Randall. I know that's Randall. Yep. Yeah, I like him. He kind of remind me, Randall, because I really don't watch these teams really at all. But since I've been watching, I like Randall. Randall reminds me of Draymond Green, but can shoot better. Randall is a better version of Draymond Green. Yeah. That's my analysis of him. And he's left-handed. I love a left-handed jump shooter. Yeah, I like him. He's a better version of Draymond Green. Is that him? Oh, they calling these touchy fouls, bro. Bro. Is that on Randall? Yeah. Look at this, a flop. A straight up flop. Tatum and Lillard. Yeah, that's what happened to Tatum. Yep. Next season, both to the, yeah, those injuries are, bro, those Achilles injuries, man, they something else. And then once, it's just so tender back there that once you do get out of surgery and you get back right, it's never the same anymore. It's never the same because it's so tender, and it connects with the and it connects to the calf muscle. That's what make it, man. That's what make it really, really, really a tough injury, because that injury can not only, it will go to your calf muscle. You'll start having calf problems. Because it's a real sensitive tendon. It's real sensitive. Minnesota still holding their lead. KD bounced back, but his game different. Yeah, he's not his game changed. But the thing about KD, that boy, he changed his game. He can shoot. You know what I'm saying? He got a good jump shot. So his game don't require a lot of movement off that Achilles because he's a spot. He can spot up and shoot the ball. I hope the Rockets don't get him. Even though I love KD, hook 'em horns. Y'all know he came from the University of Texas. Shout out to KD. But I don't think the Houston Rockets need to get KD right now. They need to stick to who they got and develop those guys because all those guys are young. I might be wrong, but I don't think we need Durant right now. I don't think we need him. But of course, it looks good. You know what I'm saying? University of Texas. You know, it looks good for him to come back. But I don't think they need him. I need to stick with what y'all got and build on that because all those guys are super, super young. So I hope they don't get him. I used to hate when guys even get Achilles injuries. That just make you throw your whole mind frame off because that area is so sensitive. Somebody can kick you in your Achilles and cause, pain and hurt. That's what that area is real sensitive. I appreciate everybody that's been rocking with me, everybody that's coming to rock with me. I am your host, the one and only Stock Sniper. We just kicking back watching the game. That's it. Having a good time. You know, I know none of these teams are my teams. If you don't know my top teams, these are my top teams. The Rockets, Golden State, and the Lakers. Those are my top guys right there. Those are my top 3 teams. That's who I rock with. Nobody wants to overpay for Durant like Phoenix did. Man, I hope they don't grab him, man. I like Durant, but I think that I love Durant. I ain't gonna say I like him. I love him. I love the guy. But I don't think Houston need him right now. We don't need him. Just build on what we got. That's one thing about the Rockets that irks me about them. We have a good team ready to form, you know what I'm saying? And they'll change the whole team up. Like, bro, stick with what we got. We are finally winning now. Why you want to change it up and everybody's young? What can Durant bring to the table? But experience and leadership, try to talk to the guys. But we already got that with the one guy. You got to get Green developed. I think he can come along. Yeah, you're right, though. Got to get Green developed. Got to get him developed. Oh, turn around. Oh, is that Randall? Oh, foul. They didn't call a foul. No. They didn't call a foul. I like Randall. I haven't watched him that much, but I've watched him probably about 4 or 5 games. I like him. I like Randall. I like old Randall. Is Anthony back in the game? I think he is. He's back. Is that Randall? Yep. I pretty much know Even though I'm watching the game on a smaller TV, I pretty much know his body English. That was Randall. And travel. No. I like these upbeat games though. I like it. 3-pointer. No good. Get up and get it. Back to OKC. Down low. No good. Who has the rebound? Is that Edwards? Long 3-pointer. Oh! Guess who? Randall. Yeah, I like him. He's 100% better version of that boy down there in Golden State. 3. Kick it back out. Don't let him take the ball from you. Yeah, I like Randall. He's 1,000% better version of that boy from Golden State. Look at that 3-pointer at left hand. Yeah, I like old Randall. I like old Randall. Oh, he ain't been. Dang. There you go. He coming back.
That's what it looked like.
Randall been taking the slack. Randall. Backboard, missed shot. Jumper, 3-pointer, missed shot. Man, these boys moving, bro. Fast-paced game. Love it. Love it. Even though it's low scoring, I like how they moving. Down low, dunk. I hate the fact that I don't know none of these guys. And it's going. 3. Ooh. I don't like the fact I don't know none of these guys, bro. But I ain't tripping because a lot of people, you know, they don't really promote OKC or Minnesota on the national stage. So a lot of these guys we don't even know. Well, I don't.
Baby, you need anything?
Yeah, I need another one of these. I need to eat the rest of my salad, but I'm gonna wait. But I need, yeah.
Okay.
Oh man, they got a new Superman movie coming out. Superman is back, guys. Yeah, I'm an old man, but I love Superman, bro. Yeah, don't judge me. I love Superman. And we got a new Superman movie coming out. July 11th, Superman. Superman went home. Yeah, I love Superman, guys. It's my favorite superhero.
You good, babe.
Superman, thank you.
You're welcome.
I love Superman. Don't judge me because I'm an old man that still watch Superman. Did you see the movie Sinners? No, I haven't got a chance to watch that movie yet, Dre. I need to check it out, though. I need to check it out. Yeah, I need to check it out. I'm with you. I love Superman too. Yeah, I love Superman, guys. I love Superman. Don't judge me. I love me some Superman. For real. I like, I think that was Superman, not 2. Superman 3 with Richard Pryor in it. That, man, that movie there, Superman, I like Superman 2 and I like Superman 3. I think Superman 3 is the one where Richard Pryor was in. I cried like a baby when the real Superman died. When he fell off that horse and he got paralyzed, the real Superman. Oh yeah, I love that man. Yeah, I cried like a baby when he died, bro. I used to run when I was a kid. You probably did too, Dre. We have our capes on, you know, pretending to be Superman. I got a Superman outfit for Christmas as a kid. You couldn't tell me nothing. Yeah, we used to love, yeah, Dre. Used to love Superman, bro. I still love Superman. What I didn't like is they started acting like Superman can't die, bro. They kept acting like I think the last Superman movie I really seen
with the Marvels,
they killed him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, man, come on, bro. Superman don't die.
They brought him back.
Like, what the hell? If I can remember correctly, didn't they have a funeral for Superman?
Yes, they did.
Like, bro, Superman don't die?
Mm-hmm.
That made me mad. I was pissed. They killed Superman, had a funeral for him. The hell?
Took his mama's property and everything.
Did Superman all type of ways. I was mad. I have been watching the superhero movies ever since then. But I'm glad they bring Superman back.
He's
That's my
alive,
boy.
though.
Yeah, but they killed him. Superman, everybody knows Superman can't die, bro. All you can do is make him weak by the kryptonite. But Superman can't die. Everybody knows that. But I think the real guy who created those things, he died. If I can remember, the real guy who created it, he died. So the new guy that took over, he put you know what I'm saying, put Superman in the casket. Like, come on, bro. Superman can't die. All he can do is get weak by kryptonite. That's it. You can't kill Superman, bro. I was a big fan of the Blade movie.
I was too. I seen them all.
What's the Blade?
That is Wesley Snipes when he plays as a vampire killer.
Oh, I wasn't into that. Randall at the free throw line, guys. Randall doing his thing. Is that thunder?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bro, it's about to rain. Wesley Snipes. Here come Minnesota. Who's that 3? Is that Edwards? Man, that's why I don't like watching it on this TV. I can't really see the names. I think that I'm too far away too. Randall. Well, for football season, we got to get a big TV for it here because I can't see nothing on this TV. That big TV in there got me spoiled. This TV, I can't see nothing. I can't do my commentary correctly.
Good. We can move this TV into the kitchen.
I hope they do another Black Panther too. I like Black Panther.
They got another one coming out.
The Black Panther. Yeah, that was a good movie.
3.
A Black Panther 3?
Mm-hmm. For the Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, and the next one that's getting ready to come out.
Alexander, I think that's the guy that's the leading scorer in the NBA. Gil Gogas, he got to be from overseas. Yep, he's back in the game. I know what he looked like. That's Edwards, yeah.
Number 5.
Yeah, he back in the game. They probably shot him up, taped him up really, really, really well. Get back out there. Largest lead of the game for and then went it in. I'd have took that bet though. If somebody would have bet that Minnesota, I'd have took that bet. 3. I'd have went with OKC. I'd have took that bet OKC over Minnesota. Yeah, I'd have took that bet. Stephen A. Smith.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember his name. He used to be a good basketball player too for the Boston Celtics.
Stephen A. Smith?
No, the big guy next to him. Look at all that weight he gained. Used to be a basketball player. All right, we're almost on halftime. That quick. Edwards going to have to go in and get some treatment on that ankle. He's holding up on the ankle though. Look, push him down, bro. Don't look at him. He's playing. Yeah, he's doing good on that ankle. He's holding up. He's holding up on that ankle, guys. $39, 47-39. We got a whole second half coming. And word on the street is this Alexander guy is the #1 scorer in the NBA. I remember, man, I'm so out of touch. I always knew who the #1 scorer in the league was. I knew all this. I don't know none of this stuff no more, bro. Look at Edwards. I like him though. What I like about him, I learned a lot about him during the Olympics. During the Olympics, he kind of he wasn't. I was surprised that he didn't play like he played in the NBA. He really took a back seat to Curry and LeBron now. He's a team player for real. I like that guy. Dre, did you see Edwards during the Olympics? Like the way he played, he like he took a back seat to the rest of the guys, like a real team player. I like that guy. That's when my likeness to Edwards grew, because I already knew he was soaking up the game. Yeah. Yeah, that's what he was doing, Dre. He was soaking up the game. Because I was like, when the Olympics first came on, I was like, I wonder how he gonna react. You know what I'm saying? I thought maybe he was gonna try to be, like LeBron now. But he just chilled out. Like, he just chilled out. And when I seen that, I was like, man, I like that guy. He's a bad dude, man. And that's the good. That's one of the characteristics I like to see out of a good basketball player. You can score, but you can sit back and make your other teammates better. When he beat Lakers, LeBron told him to step up, and he said, "Yes, sir." Yeah, man, I like that guy, man. I like him. But I still think that he has to score 30 points every single game for them to win. Now I'm finna check the stats to see how many points he got. Let's see. 13. He got 13 points. So he has to score another 27 points. No, 17. He has to score, which I think he can do that. He has to score another 17 points. If he scored another 17 points, Minnesota gonna win. And I think he can do that. He got 13 right now. He got 13 right now. You know, and now that I started to think about the way they play these days, it's not hard to score 30 points. You know what I'm saying? Because in my opinion, the way they play, it's kind of like you in the park. They play in park basketball. So it's easy for him to score 30 points. That's how basketball has changed. It's like you playing in the park. So I think he's going to get them 30 points. When he beat Lakers, yeah. Yeah, I think he's going to get them 30 points. Man, these thunderstorms popping up all over Houston, bro. Just popping up out of nowhere. It's raining.
That light in the rain, that's clean inside.
It wasn't even supposed to rain here.
It came.
That's what I'm saying, man. Whatever be going on with this climate
change.
Yeah, climate is throwed off.
Mm-hmm. That light was struck too close. I told China, come on. Oh, time to go. Oh, man.
Man, a big tornado went through my old neighbor here on Friday, killing 5 people. Wow, Dre.
Damn.
You in Oklahoma? I thought you was in Missouri. You in Missouri, right?
No.
Say yes, Missouri. Bro, golly.
Can't catch a break.
Y'all usually get tornadoes out there? Or is it just now starting to happen because of all this climate change? Dang, a big tornado went through my old neighbor here on Friday, killing 5 people. Man.
Mm-hmm. God bless you.
The big box is back. That tackle box from Popeye. No, it went through the heart of the city. It never happened in my lifetime. Wow. See that climate change, man. Places getting tornadoes and stuff that never even got it before.
What hurricane season gonna bring?
Missouri is up north, right? Now that I don't know. But I think Missouri is kind of up north. Got tornadoes up there up north. No. Oh, yes. Okay. Man. Because we mostly hear tornadoes like Oklahoma, Alabama, those areas. Mostly Oklahoma. Oklahoma is like the bed of tornadoes. Like, they always get tornadoes in Oklahoma. Midwest.
Around the Big Bend.
Randall got 20 points. What I need to charge up this phone because I don't know. I need to find out Randall's average points per game. Because it's going to tell me. If Randall can score 30, weather is more extreme all over the world.
Mm-hmm. That is true. Only Lord knows what hurricane season gonna bring. To hurricane season every year, flood here for Memorial Weekend.
Yeah, I know.
Since I've been here.
Yeah, Memorial Day always have something going on.
It's crazy.
I start hearing thunder. I'm like, it's thunder? Like, golly, man.
Can't get you break. Hey, Marvin. Big Mars.
That's what I like about this internet and Google. Shout out to Google and YouTube. You can Google and get stats at a drop of a dime. Love it. What is Randall's season average? Julius Randle season average. 18 points a game. Okay. Randall usually averages 18 points a whole game. He has 20 already. I didn't know he used to play with the Lakers. I didn't know Randall used to play with the Lakers. Let me see. Randall already has a season average right now. Let's see. He's 30 years old. I got to do my homework on Randall. Yeah, we drafted him. He broke his leg on opening night. Golly, of his rookie season. Let's see. And he from Texas. Plano, and he went to a good school. He went to Kentucky. Let's see. He gotta have a championship on this belt. No.
This is crazy. You know, in New Orleans at the casino, they got a parlay on which criminal gonna get caught next.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
That's
They
crazy.
betting on who gonna get caught next. Who gonna outlast the longest.
Did y'all hear that? Y'all know those guys escaped out of prison in New Orleans, right? At the New Orleans casino, they have a parlay on who's gonna get caught next. Yeah, that's messed up. Who's gonna get caught next on the parlay at the casino?
Man, that's ridiculous.
Bro, I can't wait
But
till we able to bet in Texas. I can't wait till we can bet on these games in Texas. Governor Greg Abbott,
need to do something.
you need to pass that bill, bro. Okay? I voted for you, Greg Abbott. You need to legalize sports betting in Texas, bro. Okay? We counting on you, Governor. And also, you need to fully legalize marijuana. Not sure if we can bet or not here. Yeah, I know in Texas, can't bet on the games, bro. Which sucks. Greg Abbott, you need to do two things. You need to legalize sports betting, and you need to legalize medical use of marijuana. Stock Sniper don't smoke, but a lot of people can benefit from recreational use. For medical purposes, no. For medical purposes only. Yeah, they need to go on and make marijuana legal all over. Yeah, for medical purposes only. That way people know what they smoking, bro. Or however they do it, or whatever gummies or however they do it. So they'll know. All right, guys, the second half is coming up. Can OKC come back and take over? Will OKC come back and win this game? If Randall keep playing like he playing, Randall only averages 18 points a game. He has 20 right now. And in my opinion, the Ant-Man, he gonna get his. It seems like he can cruise and get 30 points. So if Ant-Man can get 30, Randall is already above his average per game. I think Minnesota gonna pull this off. The NBA players can smoke freely. They stop testing for it. Helps players. I didn't know that. Wow. I didn't know that, Dre. They did them like that. I didn't know that. I would think, if you do it, not smoking all day, every single day, but like, if you're a little tired, or if you're a little sore, like me, sometimes I'll be a little, like a little tense from running 6 miles a day and walking another 2. Maybe I could drink a tea a marijuana tea, you know, and it'll relax you, make you sleep good. You know what I'm saying? You be ready to rock and roll tomorrow. Yeah. Now, I wouldn't smoke it though, but like a tea or a gummy, you know what I'm saying, or something like that, they have specialized strains now for certain situations. Yeah, that's what I heard. So if I'm training for a marathon or training for whatever, and I drink a tea or something or a juice to help me sleep better, you know what I'm saying, to make me relaxed, I think that's a good thing. Just don't abuse it and like do it every single day. Yeah, I think that's a good thing. Some people need it though for mental health too as well. Slow you down, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people, bro. My brother used to complain about getting paranoid when he smoked. Maybe you mean he smoked a little bit too much. Just drink a little bit or hit the cigarette a couple of times and put it out. That's what I think that means. He say he get paranoid. But I think it's good for people with anxiety and people that be all over the place, for like mental health issues. I think it's good for those type of people. As long as they do it not excessive. Now they have strains to eliminate that. Yeah, to help them out. It's a lot of people, bro, that got mental health problems, bro. My father used it for social anxiety. 3, boom, out. Yeah, it's a lot of mental problems going on these days, bro. More than I ever thought. You know, there's a lot of it. And sometimes people need that just to calm them down. The chemical imbalance of the brain, you know, be kind of unbalanced. A lot of people need it. I think that what happened during that pandemic, I think that really messed a lot of people up, bro. I think that caused a lot of anxiety and a lot of anxiousness whenever that in 2020 when the pandemic hit. That's what I think. And a lot of people, because of being in the house for so long and being locked down, that it caused more harm than good. And I think we're seeing the effects of that today. But I don't think medication, like taking those what's those pills they give?
Which ones?
The pills they give for hyperactive, you know, to calm you down and stuff like that. Not Adderall, Ritalin, all those different type of drugs.
Zolos.
And they have them taking 3 or 4 different pills all at one time. I don't. That's the reason why I dropped out of psychology school. That's the reason why I dropped out, because I don't believe that those drugs and giving those kids and people all of those pharmaceutical drugs, I don't think, which I pretty much know that is doing more harm than good. Yes, I am experiencing it in my own family. Yeah, I don't. I pretty much know that taking all those pills, the pharmaceuticals are pushing out. I don't think that. I pretty much know that that's not the. That's doing more harm than good. It was a crazy time, but it made me mentally stronger. Yeah. Minnesota is OKC then came back 49-50. OKC has 49. Minnesota has 50. But yeah, that's a big issue though, because majority of the people don't want to admit, but they don't want to admit it. But once you admit it and you understand, if a person or a doctor can get you to admit that, hey, I have these such and such problems and I want to change, that once you get to that point, that I don't think that Adderall, Ritalin, and all this stuff needs to be used. Because once you admit and you want to change, I think that because a lot of this stuff has to do with what you eat, what you drink, who you're around, if you're getting the proper rest, are you socializing, are you exercising? A lot of that has something to do with all those things. But once a person can admit, hey, this is what's going on, I want to change. I want to change my mind. I want to change. I don't want to be like that no more. Then you can put a proper system in place that I pretty much know don't have to be Adderall, don't have to be Ritalin, because those things do more harm to the body than good. That's the reason why I quit psychology. I was going to school for that. And that's the reason why I quit. I think that once you can get a person to admit and they want to change, they want to do something different, then you can apply basic walking, basic going outside and breathing, eating properly, getting the proper rest, hanging around the right people, about your surroundings. That right there is the cure to mental health. Go out every single day, exercise. Like a lot of kids don't even exercise anymore. They don't exercise. They be in the house. They on the phone all the time. You know, parents don't make them to go outside. It's kids right now in 2025. I know you remember this, Dre. When we was young, we wanted to go outside. We wanted to go outside. Nowadays, these kids don't want to go outside. Back in the day, our parents used to be like, if you don't do your homework, if you don't do what you're supposed to do, you can't go outside. You don't do your chores, you're not going outside. Today, if you tell them kids to go outside, leave the phone, go outside,
that's a punishment.
It's a punishment. I tried helping my nephew with his mental problems, but he refused help, so I can only pray for him. That's right. Protecting my energy is important to me. I don't tolerate from anyone. That's right. Yeah, but see, back in the days when we was younger, we wanted to go outside real bad. Not going outside was a huge punishment.
Yeah.
You don't do this, you ain't going outside. You know what? You punished for 30 days. You punished for a month. You can't go outside. You can't talk on the phone. We were outside all day long. Yeah, Dre. Now, these kids don't want to go outside, bro. They don't. They want to be on that phone all day, looking at 607 Ump. That's what they want to do. They want to be on the phone all day, looking at NBA YoungBoy, looking at who else, etc., etc., etc. They don't want to go outside, man, and that's what messes them up. And then when they go to school, right? They go to school, and then they be all over the place. And the teacher be like, we can't get him to calm down. We need to get him tested. That's the next thing they do. We can't get him to calm down. Boom, test him. Once they test him, they are automatically trying to get him to go to a psychiatrist, and the psychiatrist gonna talk to him. Oh, we need to prescribe him this. Man, when I realized that was going on, I say, nah, hell no. I can't be a part. I can't, nah, hell no. You don't even know anything about the kid's history. And majority of those psychiatrists, they don't even communicate with the primary care doctor, right? To see if he's even healthy enough to even take these things. It's weird. It's not weird. It's all about money, pharmaceutical money. That's what it's all about. That's why the healthcare system in America, bro, it's getting worse. It's getting bad. But that's a whole nother that's a whole nother conversation. That's why I try to tell anybody that got small kids, particularly if they like 1 or 2 or 3 years old, you basically have to be the teacher. You got to be all the above in 2025, bro. It's hard being a parent in 2025. You got to catch them kids at 2 or 3 years old. You can't let them get a phone at all. Because if you let them get a phone, you're going to have to guard that phone 24 hours a day. And you ain't going to be able to do that. So if you got a kid that's 1 or 2 or 3 years old, don't give them no phone. Don't. And it's coming to a time where you have to homeschool your kids. Meaning that you have to be in your kid's life, not nobody else. Because a lot of those teachers at these schools, they acting like Cardi B and NBA YoungBoy. I said it. A lot of these teachers, what's that dude name? The bounce guy?
Who?
The bounce guy. The man that's a woman.
Big Freedom.
Yeah.
Freddie.
In these public schools, that's why you got to homeschool your kids. The teachers want to be like Cardi B. They want to be like NBA YoungBoy. The teachers want to be like Cardi B, NBA YoungBoy, and Big Freedom. That's what's going on in public schools. Cardi B, NBA YoungBoy, Big Freedom. If you don't know who any of these three characters are, Google them. And I'm pretty sure majority of the people know who Cardi B is. You know who NBA Youngboy is, and you might know who Big Frida is. But the teachers in these public schools, that's who they act like. Take it from the OG. If you got small kids, 3, 4, 5, young, put a system together to homeschool your kids. Don't give them no phone, because when you give them a phone, you give Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, Big Frida, NBA Youngboy, 607 you give them permission to raise your kids. Why, Stock Sniper? Because you can't monitor them on the phone 24/7. It's impossible, bro. You got to go to work. You got to go to sleep. Unless you're going to take the phone. That's why, and a lot of these kids, when you take that phone, they're going to start tripping. So don't give them no phone. 2, 3, 4, don't give them no phone. They have to earn that phone. In other words, it should be a law that if you're a kid, you can't have a phone till you turn 18. I said it. That should be a law. Because it's too much grown-up stuff going on this internet. You got kids trolling on the internet, bro. Kids. Young kids. On the internet, on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram. Coming in these lives. And they be kids. Yeah, I think I got one more left. It's usually kids that's doing all the nonsense on the internet with no parent supervision. We got a close game on tonight, y'all. I'm all over the place, but I got to get back on the game. Here we go. It's 60-60. Woo! Jump shot. OKC. OKC finally took the lead, guys.
Starting to get going. And what better way to get going than against your cousin?
Get down on it. Yeah, man. OKC finally took the lead, guys. I gotta drink that. Finally took the lead.
There's no limit to what you can do and what you can discover on the fastest PCs with multi-day battery life. Unlock your potential with Snapdragon at the heart of your PC.
I've been talking so much about different topics. I don't know what Ant-Man is doing, and I don't know what Randall is doing. But I know if those two guys are not scoring, this game is over.
Only at Chili's now serves up the all-new Big Q beef for just $10.99. And that's 85% more beef than
All you, everybody that's going for Minnesota, I'm not being a hater. I just know basketball.
Ever since I was young,
I know how it works. Well, Stock Sniper, you said you haven't been watching Minnesota or OKC.
Countless flavors.
I'm a basketball player.
I've got a lot on my plate.
I played a lot of basketball in my life.
That makes my job easier, so I can focus on what
I've coached.
Really
And I've refereed.
to really good people.
I don't have to watch a team all year to get they scheme of the team. All I gotta watch is a couple of games, 2 or 3 games. to be exact.
And turn all of your purchases into extraordinary trips. Plus, get
Guys, we about to watch something. Shout out to my boy, Big RV. Yeah, we gotta watch something. Bro, we gotta watch something real funny right now. Look. Shout out to Big RV. Look, listen, y'all.
See, you know, he had been up in that motel room and he was, you know, depressed and lonely. You know, Stu ain't got no damn friends. Don't nobody fool with him. He's so funny acting. Anybody fall out with everybody, they got to be you. He was sitting there depressed, kept calling me. I told him, I'm on the line. I was making up all kinds of excuses.
A good comedy skit, bro.
You know, I don't hardly cook. He talking about what you cook. I hung up on him, honey, like I ain't eating him. But anyway, yeah, we're going live. I was just
shout out to Big RV.
Going live back to back, talking about IV and mad with IV and bringing up them other people on YouTube, the people that he get talking about he was taking a wrench. Them folks said we don't give a damn about no damn wrench. He talking about that they like IV and they couldn't be on his channel. Child, like somebody care. Yeah, honey, honey, he was going bike to bike on there, honey, live, you know, at the motel, hollering and screaming. People started to kick him out over there, so I guess he got hungry and everything and decided to get him something to eat, you know, and left the motel, and he was still going live while he was in the truck, and like he had some wet by his eye. I called him on the phone, and he had to get on live. You know, I disturbed the live. I said, Stu, you I know you ain't hollering and crying in front of these damn people on the internet. And you know you got it bad. The internet know it done drove you crazy. Girl, it done drove you crazy. He acting so crazy. I don't know what's wrong with Stu. I believe he's back on them damn pills. That big old ass head. But anyway, yeah, girl. So he went to McDonald's and everything. You know, telling what he ordered. You know, he probably got one of them big IV combos or whatever. Girl, he love a burger. Love a damn hamburger. So he was in there and
see, guys, we on YouTube, bro. Shout out to Big Fo. We on YouTube. You gotta be creative, right? You gotta be creative. You gotta always be evolving. You always gotta get better at being. There's a difference between a YouTuber and a content creator. It's a big difference. If you got a YouTube channel, focus on being a content creator, not a YouTuber. A content creator creates content. Entertain the people. Shout out to Big Fo. If you want to watch the rest of the skit, go to IV The Real Only and go check it out. Great. Man, that's good. Yeah, that's all about being a content creator, guys. Creating content. You know what I'm saying? Creating content. Focus on being a content creator, not a YouTuber. That's what I've been trying to concentrate on. Being a content creator, not a YouTuber. No. You never know. Stock Sniper might make a small film. That's all that is, like a cartoon, a little small cartoon. It don't take much. 3-5 minutes. Creativity. That's all it takes, guys. It's just a little bit. All right, here we go back to the game. What? Oh, bro. OKC up by 6 points. I told y'all, how many points does foul?
Offensively, that's going to be his.
How many points Edwards got right now? That's what we about to see.
But he comes out here and he is given the assignment to guard Julius. Big, strong.
How many points Edwards got right now?
Is trying to take away that left hand.
See, Edwards.
He's had a couple of defensive plays that have been big time.
Edwards only got 3 points so far. Remember what I said. If Edwards don't score 30 points, Minnesota gonna lose. He only has 16 points right now.
Edwards stands and grabs it, gets the red, lineup's good.
18 points for Edwards. We got to pay attention to how many points he got. 18 points for Edwards.
I think he lost his balance. We're going to have to check that out on replay.
T-Wolves not happy with the call.
We got 3 minutes left in the quarter. That's my last one.
Yes, sir.
This was about to last a whole quarter, at least to the fourth quarter.
I love this. It's the steal by Rudy Gobert. You see that steal doesn't allow Shea to get there and gives Ant that pass.
Hold on, guys. All right, I'm back, guys. OKC is trying to pull away. We got 3 minutes left in the third quarter.
So here's the play that's being challenged. Alexander Walker, you see him kind of grab on the left arm there of Gilgeous-Alexander, and then the trip up. He didn't fall by any trip on feet, but
I thought it was
Edwards got 5 points in this quarter. If he has to score 30, if he can get to 30, they got a good chance of winning. But if he don't score 30, they have no chance at all. Jonathan Davis. What's up, Sniper? Nothing much, brother. Just chilling. Watching the game. That's it. Having fun. Kicking back, watching the game. How you doing, Jonathan Davis? Appreciate you for joining me. You could be anywhere else, but you're kicking it with the stock sniper.
Right there is that in and out. Once he goes to that in and out, there's no touch. So when he brings it back, that's when he starts to lose his feet. And there was no contact once he started that move.
so they still get another challenge. OKC had a challenge in the first half. It was unsuccessful.
62-66.
And you see the two cousins battle here in the Western Conference Final.
Family barbecue's going to be a little different this summer, isn't it?
62-66.
They might have to postpone it to like July to let some of the bad feelings.
Top of the key. Williams to Wallace. Out for the three. Three. Somebody gonna hit a three. No. That wasn't a good shot. Oh, he made it anyway. 68-62. Minnesota. Edwards got the ball coming down the court. Kicks it out. 3-pointer. No good. Rebound OKC. I'm chilling at home watching the game. I'm good though. Who you going for, Jonathan Davis? Oh! There you go. I told y'all, bro.
You will repay that confidence. That's his first 3 of the playoffs.
If Edwards don't score 30, they're going to lose. OKC ball.
3-pointers so far in the playoffs was 0 for 8.
Man, he wasn't a part of the last series. When you come in and
If I would have bet, I'd have won.
you got that mid-range jumper to go, and
Because I was definitely going with OKC. 1 minute, 2 minutes left. Bucket. Oh. Here we go.
First double-digit lead of the game, a 17-2 run.
Edwards. No good. Rebound OKC. Here come OKC coming down the court. Looking to increase the lead. They up by 11. Offensive foul. Easy call.
Kendrick Williams.
I called that from way over here. Y'all see, guys? How I did that? Wow, what a beautiful stadium.
Come back and get another road win in these playoffs. Still so much time remaining. We can wind down the third quarter.
The Julio. What's going on, brother? I'm just watching the game, kicking back. Appreciate you for joining the show. Oh! Yeah, we just kicking back watching the game. OKC versus Minnesota.
for a few plays to start the quarter. He's not having to make every play. Jalen Williams got them off to a great third. Now all of a sudden Shea got his rhythm back. He's feeling good again. He's getting to the spots he's so capable of getting. And
Boy.
This guy takes 9 free throws per game.
Now here they go.
He's one of the best here.
Messing with the chat, messing with the stream. I forgot about the game tonight. It went, yeah. I forgot about the game. Yeah. We're about to enter the fourth quarter right now. Kickball. Minnesota ball.
Why you look at me like that? What do you want, man?
Uses the cross, and he's coming back behind the back, so he's getting a turn twice.
Go for 7. Wallace. Gets bumped, goes inside. Boston gets it back. Looking to find somebody.
Man, they trying to get it in, but in my opinion, OKC is going to win this game. If you get what?
My phone saying the wrong time.
You know, we got to have them boys needs to be out of there. We got to have a rule. It's like in football, we got a 21-point rule. In basketball, we need to have a rule too, which would be 15-point rule. If OKC go up by 15, we end the live. Huh? We working. They up by 11 right now. We got 7 seconds left in this third quarter. I'm about ready to watch Fox News anyway. Don't go up for another 3-4 points, bro.
Dang.
These ain't my teams, bro.
Fox News. What's going on?
I watch Fox News every night.
78%.
I was watching the 10 o'clock news to see what's going on.
What's going on with what?
George Floyd and the girl, see what
Oh, that's right, yeah. Yeah, we watching the 10 o'clock news.
You want
I almost took out Jerry
We
West.
gotta find, we gotta find what's going on with George Floyd's daughter. Real talk. Gianna. That's her name. As a matter of fact.
you trying to get me with me?
Trying to get you what?
Nothing, Dad.
No.
I love you.
Going on over there.
It was by me.
Here we go. 3-pointer by OKC.
Jalen Williams, three-pointer.
Air ball.
1/10 of a second remaining. That one in the third quarter. Thunder coming off and after trailing much of the first half. Alexander and Jay Williams.
All right. Fourth quarter, guys.
Get to the fourth here in game one.
Game about to be over with. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. I really do. Is that Lil Wayne?
I don't know.
28 years later.
That was strange. Mm-hmm.
Who you got, brother? OKC.
Ooh, wait a minute.
I got OKC.
Remember, you must die. Remember, you must die.
Oh, wait.
Zombie man. Oh my God. Oh. Whew.
Man, the times have changed so much with the technology of these movies. Like literally.
You sounded it.
Of course I did. Good luck.
If OKC can go up,
Hey.
if OKC can go up by 15 points, we end the live.
It's big, it's back, and it's only $6. Get the big box y'all love today.
You know what I'm gonna start doing, guys? I'm gonna start putting up StreamYard. I want people to come on the live, but I think I'll have to do that on my computer. You know what I'm saying? We can come up and have conversations like a panel. Yeah, that's what I want to do. That's what I'm gonna do.
Tonight's home court advantage brought to you by Homes.com. Richard and boy is it a
Call it in. Pop up. Let's have a conversation.
Throws it out, Jalen Williams. What? Rudy Gobert, Thomas.
But once we get to 15,
But then when Jay gets that one-on-one, little step back against one of the best defenders.
you think they're gonna win tonight?
10 to start the fourth.
Yeah, OKC gonna win the whole thing. I think OKC gonna win the whole NBA championship. That's what I think. Because I don't think Anthony Edwards can score 30 points every single game. I don't think that. And we're seeing that right now. He only has 16, I think. So unless he has a breakout quarter, it's not happening. If he don't score 30 points, they don't win.
You look like you're ready to walk the red carpet.
Sorry, Timberwolves fans. I'm just calling it like I see it.
That's it.
I am a basketball player. I understand basketball and understand the flow. I'm just keeping it real. If that guy don't score 30 points a game, they don't win. And he ain't gonna be able to do that all the way through. It's not happening. Even the great Michael Jordan had to have a lot of help.
Just basketball highs and lows. So just kind of sticking with it. But one thing we can't do is let our defense drop.
How about for you specifically, 9 points?
And Julio. You accuse you? No, I'm not a fan of them, but they been looking okay. Yeah, I'm not a fan of them either, but they have been looking pretty good. Randall haven't scored at all. Remember this, guys. Randall has not scored the second half. So not only have Randall not scored, Edwards only have like 3 or 4 points. Bro, this game over.
Still Minnesota ball, 13 to shoot.
I'll tell you, DiVincenzo took a pretty good shot to the face.
By his own man, bro. Like, what the fuck? Your own guy taking you out.
His own teammate. Right now, whistle. DiVincenzo bleeding, so DiVincenzo bleeding.
Your own guy taking you out.
We have to talk about this Minnesota bench. One of the best
no
benches in the league.
Yep.
Again, the 6th man of the year last year. You got defense. Naz Reid is so impressive, but it's 0 for 8 for Naz Reid, 3 for 11 for DiVincenzo, and 1 for 9 for Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Well, Chris Finch basically just plays 3 guys off. That's all he's really done throughout these playoffs. And all 3 of them not only can give you scoring punch, but all 3 good defenders. But the shots just haven't fallen.
And what OKC does very well, or typically does all year, is take great scores.
Where's a 10-point lead still? Yeah.
Attempts and try to say, okay, well, we're going to pick others to go ahead and beat us.
DiVincenzo stays in the game. There's a little conversation with the OKC fans along the baseline. Whatever they said, it made them laugh. 14 on the shot clock. Randall guarded by Caruso. Pulled up. Jumper is good. First pocket.
All right, first points of the half for Randall. Here come Minnesota. Minnesota has to do some scoring, guys.
I think he likes the challenge, but I don't think he likes the way.
Turnover, no.
Williams up top to Caruso. Sets, fires, and
3-pointer.
He likes that. His second field.
Back up to 11 points.
Back to 11.
10 minutes left in the game.
McDaniels hesitating.
Minnesota back down. Layup, no good. Block. What? Out of bounds. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City ball.
He is dealing with a very quick guard. He stays with him along.
Oh, he got long arms. Ain't no way that was going to work out, brother.
Looking to get that wingspan.
That was not a good judgment of play. See, he was supposed to understand turnover. Who's on him? The guy got long arms, bro. Why would you try? Why would you try something like that and you know this guy has long arms? It's called watching the film. Practice. Yes, I'm talking about practice and watching the film. And doing your homework.
There's 9 minutes left. The lead is at 11. This lead could go to 15 or 16.
Can I get one more like to make 10? I need one like. We watching the game, having a good time. Can I get one like on that like button? All I need is one more like. I need 10 likes. That's it. OKC. Oh! 1 like. All I need is 1 like, guys. 1 more like. As you coming in, tapping in.
And now Edwards getting off the bench. He's going to commit.
Appreciate you for that like. Whoever hit that like button. I think YouTube be playing with the numbers because I didn't see nobody come in and the like went up. So either somebody in here hasn't hit the like button already and finally did. Thank you. But if that is not the case, YouTube playing with the numbers. I appreciate you for hitting that like button. You'll just kick back watching the game. That's it. Appreciate you for joining me. You could be anywhere else, but you're kicking it with the Stock Sniper. And we appreciate you. You're just kicking back watching the game. That's all we doing. Once we get to it's 11 points again, no 9. They cannot extend the lead to 15, OKC. We got 8 minutes left in the game. It's almost over, guys. This is the stretch. Homebridge. Oh, nice turnaround dunk. Yeah, I like, he got long arms. Ain't no way you should be trying to be fancy coming in with a guy with long arms like that. It's obvious he's probably close to 7 foot, and his arms are as long as like he's 7'5". Look how long his arms is, guys. Now it's time to open up my labs. That was a foul. They didn't call it. These refs are not consistent. The refs are not consistent, guys.
This is what we talk about when I say Chet just needs to slow down. He does a good job, sets a good screen, rolls, finds it. Now look.
See, we gotta let the algorithm know that y'all rocking with the channel. We gotta let YouTube know that y'all are rocking with the channel to get the notifications out, to get more people in the live. You know what I'm saying? We just sitting back, kicking back, watching the game. That's all we doing, guys. We just sitting back watching the game. That's it. I think there's Randall at the line. Yes. 9-point lead. OKC coming down the court. OKC coming down the court, guys. Alexander. Oh! 88-77. OKC 88. Minnesota 77. Travel. Here we go. To the basket. Oh, basket. And count. And one. And one for OKC. What a game, bro. But like I said, if Ant don't score 30, they ain't gonna win this series. They not. And I don't even think he got 20 points. He don't have 20 points. So if Anthony Edwards don't score 30, Minnesota can't win. It's over. That's just what it is. I know basketball. I know.
For OKC.
So it's what? 13? 13-point lead
NBA Western Conference
for OKC. Oh, look at that sight, bro. Oklahoma, that beautiful. That kind of reminds me of, that's a better looking San Antonio.
At AT&T, we confidently guarantee
Oklahoma, that beautiful.
That would look like
what we can't guarantee, you and your teammates being too connected.
What up, Chad?
Double or no.
I texted you guys. I was
Yeah, that was a beautiful sight right there, wasn't it?
You said you were
Connection means something. That's why with AT&T, we'll proactively make it right with a credit for a full day of service.
I wonder if it's as cheap as San Antonio. That's the question.
AT&T guarantee.
Well, they promoting to everybody. On they promoting to everybody. Wingstop. The question is, where that chicken come from?
damn.
I get 8 times out of 10, guys, that chicken come from China. How much you want to bet? See, that's what we got to start doing. These restaurants, we got to start finding out where they're getting their food from. I already know Popeyes get their food from China. I already know that. So where does Wingstop get their chicken? Let's see if Google could tell us. Let's see what Google says. Where does Wingstop get their chicken from? I bet you they ain't gonna tell you. No. Bro, ain't no way. The UK. Wingstop get their chickens from the UK. But according to the internet, they partner with suppliers who raise their chickens in climate-controlled barns, ensuring they are cage-free and protected from adverse weather and predators. They also prioritize proper nutrition and minimize the stress before harvesting. But okay, sound like they got, is Wingstop chickens unhealthy?
Is it grass-fed chicken?
They don't say that. It just said that they raised indoors. Wait, Wingstop is a state that will serve halal chicken from suppliers who are certified and follow Islamic principles, including pre-stunning to minimize suffering. Damn. Gotta start. See, we gotta start finding out where these people getting their stuff from, bro. That's why I don't eat now. We don't know where they're getting their food from. Don't know where this stuff is coming from. They got it back down to 10, to 12. Three-pointer. No good. If they hit a three, this game is already over with already. But we're going to give them the benefit of the doubt. The game is back on, guys.
Canada's trying to stay with SGA. And it's the foul. And that's it. Canada's going to foul out.
OKC in the building.
He can start off for the second time in these playoffs. The spectacular defender. About 6 personals.
Look at that. Multiple moves just trying to get him off balance. And once he's off balance.
OKC in the building.
Randall is so tight and so comfortable against pressure.
Gildas Alexander wearing the mic for us tonight.
13-point lead.
You can walk. Now you take the slow. Now you take your guy with you. And now I can try the elbow. I'm the weak defender.
You know them dudes ain't from America. You know that, right?
Those kisses for his son were at halftime, and they clearly motivated him. He has turned it around after a rough first half.
That's the dude that is the leading scorer in the NBA.
Edwards guarded by Dort.
Edwards.
Alexander Walker hits a
Three. Whoa. Walker, we need more threes out of you, brother.
Still a very gettable game.
Back to 10 with 4 minutes left.
5 to go. Plenty of time for Minnesota.
Yeah, it is, commentator.
Gildas
Oh.
Alexander shuffling.
And that's why you have to pressure him. Yes,
It's gonna
you
be
don't want to give him
OKC
the
and the
time.
New
You
York
want him to
Knicks.
shoot threes.
That's what I think,
Set
too.
that space and then step back and keep it.
They go the other way.
I thought you was going with Indiana
Give
Pacers.
him a little space to absorb the drive. But
That's who you was going with the last series.
Yeah, and they won.
So now you switch teams because of why?
Because my mind is telling me
Oh.
at the end it's gonna be.
But
the
don't
OKC.
Harden play with. I need to find out. Look it up for me real quick. I think Harden does play with the Knicks. Another 3.
Timeout, Minnesota. Largest lead of the night.
That's 15-point lead. Well, guys,
In this second half. They had a very
That's-
tough first half offensively. Shea in particular.
with the
As
Knicks.
soon
With
as
the
that
Knicks.
extra defender commits or is in the vicinity, the ball movement is on point.
James Harden does not play with the Knicks. He currently plays with the Los Angeles Clippers.
Damn.
He has previously played for OKC Thunder, Rockets, Brooklyn Nets, Philadelphia 76ers.
I'm all off. I thought,
Oh, he played for a lot of teams.
yeah, I thought he played with the Knicks. I was wrong, guys. Well, I don't know who played for either one of those teams.
Wow.
All I know is, yeah, I want the Knicks to win. I like New York.
Seeing all over your feed for $40.
I like New,
I
but
can't call it just yet.
Indiana is a basketball
For $40.
state, but I like New York.
At Burger King, we say we're
I
cooking
think it's gonna be the New York Knicks and OKC.
It's what gives our burgers that unmistakable, one-of-a-kind, flame grilled taste that ignites all of your senses. It's the only way we know how to do it.
Where's a 15-point lead? I'm gonna give the offense one time to come back and score. But if they can't score and OKC come back and score again, the night is over. So I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. I appreciate y'all for coming through. Digital Dre, Don Julio, Jonathan Davis. Who else came through and rocked with me? I'm about to see. Yeah. Dirty Bird. Appreciate you for rocking with me.
Brian Bauer.
Brian Bauer.
Surrender Group.
Surrender Group.
Evan Hallman.
Evan Hallman. I think he's a subscriber. Brian Bauer. Free samples. I don't know what you got free samples of, but shout out to you, Toasty. Toasty, hey, brother, are you gay? Them trolls came in early with the boy, they trolls throw, bro. Of course they kids. Let's see who Toasty is, guys. YouTube don't want me to see who they is. Toasty say, are you gay? Boy, this internet and this YouTube is thrown, guys. Straight up. The YouTube thrown, guys. Shout out to Google for even creating this. Shout out to Google for creating YouTube and YouTube TV and Gemini and all these other great products they got.
All right, you got 4 minutes to go. 13-point game. If you're Minnesota, you got to get some stops and you got to start hitting this
13-point game. They got to score. So we can't go nowhere, guys. Oh, he shook him. Oh! 15. It's back to 15. Can they stop him?
Randall kicks it back out. Alexander Walker, Miles Reed, the quick launch. Can't get it.
Who's that foul on?
We go against OKC.
Look at how spaced out Oklahoma City is. So now, one man to beat off the drive. You fall asleep on the backside. And Mike was talking about the lob threats, Chet and Isaiah. Here's another one. Mr. Williams told us before the game, I know I'm nice.
Yes, he did. 5 fouls on Dort. 3.5 remaining. Edwards. Miles Reed. Throws it out of bounds. The swarming defense forced an 18 turnover by Minnesota.
Get out the way. 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 Get out the way.
Drives inside.
Get out the way.
Back up top to Caruso. Caruso, three-pointer.
All right, that's it, guys. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. It's an 18-point lead, about to be 20. Can we get a 20-point lead to end the live? Can we get a 20-point lead to end this live? I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Everybody hit the like button. Appreciate you.
What does he do? He guards Jokic all series. He
Ooh,
guards Randall all series and knocks down big threes for you.
Is it 10 o'clock yet? Yeah, it's time to cut it on.
Do it now?
Yeah. All right, I appreciate y'all, man. Game over. 18-point lead. You know what I'm saying? 15-point rule over here. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. I am your host, the one and only Stock Sniper. I love and I appreciate everybody that came through. I think I already did my shout outs, which is cool. Not an exit. 704 Wall Street is my block. 704 Wall Street is my block. Earn, spend less, and invest. I love it. I appreciate y'all. Till in the morning. You know what it is, 8:30 a.m. I will be at the charts. Come rock with me. Come tell me what you think about the stock market. Come tell me what you think about the charts. Or don't say nothing and just watch. We appreciate you. I love and I appreciate y'all. to 8:30 a.m. in the morning, I'm out.